All right, guys. I'm up in the Catskills for one night. Quick trip up. I'm gonna try and do a little turkey hunting tomorrow morning, and then I'm gonna go do a little fly fishing, hopefully. Depending on the weather, the water. The water's really high. I just had a look at it. Actually on a piece of property right now, really close to the water, probably like 100 feet away. So I've been watching the drift boats go by, and the water's just really high. I doubt I could get into it. So just had an eagle fly over. I was cooking dinner. Pretty cool. As you guys can see, got the kitchen out on the tiger moth. And I'm just gonna do a really quick ramen and chicken. Got my chicken in warming up. One pot meal. So I've never really cooked ramen before. Never went to college, so no ramen. We'll see how it comes out. So I'm cooking in one spot. I'm not staying where I am tonight, just because I'm a little leery on cooking where the bears are. So I'm kind of gonna really tread easy with, garbage and all that stuff. I'm gonna actually hit a dumpster on the way to the next spot. I'm gonna get rid of all the garbage. This way I don't have to deal with, I just don't want to, I'm a little leery of the bears. Especially, there's not a lot, but I'm not trying to invite a bear into my tiger moth for the night. I tell you what, this slide out kitchen is pretty sharp. Took a little getting used to, like laying everything out. I'm still not sure. This is the Primus stove that came with the tiger moth. It's a little weird that it sits up inside like all the storage area. I'm really thinking about that Genesis one by JetBoil. I don't have it yet. It just looks like it would fit better together all in one spot, and then I could use all this here for food, for storage. So like this is the storage area, and then this stove sits in here for storage, so it kind of takes up that whole like room. And then there's a bracket on this side and on that side, where I think is if I went with that Genesis stove, I think it would fit so much nicer because it would be all in one spot. I don't know. If anybody out there in Tiger Moth Land has a Genesis, please let me know, because I'm really interested in it. And hey, listen, if JetBoil would like to send me one, maybe they could land a contract with Taxa. You never know. I'd love to try one out for them. It's a slick little kitchen. If anybody has any like good recipes for camping, be sure to let me know. I'd love to leave something in the description. Links, or if you have a recipe your own you use, something quick, something easy you can use, I would love to hear from you guys. And then of course I'll do a nice walk around. I did some mods to the trailer. If you haven't seen any of the other videos, just so you can see what I've done to my tiger moth, there's a lot of different things you could do. I added 100 watts of solar to the rooftop of my truck. I have on the way a charge controller, and I'm gonna put either 60 watts or 100 watts of solar on top of the tiger moth. This way I want to try and run that refrigerator off this battery. But I don't know if I'll need to upgrade the battery in the tiger moth itself. I'm more than happy trying to work out something with my Gold Zero Yeti 1000 to run the refrigerator. We'll see how it does. This is going to be one of the first trips where I roll 100% on solar. And I think right now my battery on my tiger moth is at 12.9. Knife. I don't want to use all that seasoning. case you guys didn't have them. 03 Metalworks. My man Joe, he makes some sick knives. Alright guys, you guys don't need to see me eat. I'll be back after dinner. Alright, so we're almost cleaned up for dinner. Take a quick look around. This is a beautiful piece of land. Just beautiful. Look at that mountains. Cleared up nice, so it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully not getting rained on tonight. Alright, next stop, we're going to go up the mountain. Alright, so we're on our way out. I'm going to hit the road, and then we are going to go up top of the mountain. We're going to camp out there for the night. I was really hoping that I would hear some turkeys gobbling on the roof, going for the roost. Kind of why I went to this spot, but no luck. So hopefully the other spot, we have some more luck. Maybe we'll hear someone gobble. That would be really nice to get on a bird first thing in the morning, but who knows. And then one other really quick note. This is a Chevy Colorado ZR2, and as you can see from this footage, it looks like I need some kind of lights. Maybe I'm going to do some pillar lights, just because this is not the best. Alright, so a couple more minutes of this coming out. We'll hit the main road. I'm going to hit the dumpster, and then we're going to go up the hill. Alright guys, made it up to camp late last night. I didn't get set up until like 11 o'clock. I was so tired I just crashed. So I would be remiss in not showing you the view that I wake up to. So this is probably one of the prettiest places I've ever been to. Don't ask, I'm not going to tell. It's private property. I'm just going to open up the side door so you guys can check it out. Hopefully this doesn't get too wobbly. Takes two hands to open it. I'm just going to open it and let it go so you guys can see. That's my view this morning. So I believe it's 4 mountaintops, 5 including the one I'm on. I'm at 2,100 feet in the Catskills, and it is just the way to wake up in the morning. Alright, so I'm going to get dressed, try and catch one of these birds. I didn't hear anybody gobbling. I stepped outside early this morning. No one was cooperating. Heard a lot of grouse drumming. At like 2:30 this morning, I had something walk by my campsite, and it was just a little unsettling for me, and I had a hard time sleeping. So yeah, that's my view this morning. It'll be nice for having coffee, that's for sure. All right, let's get some turkeys. Alright guys, so we are currently at 2,100 feet in the Catskills, coming off our camp spot. We are going to descend to probably, I think when I looked at on the way up, it was 1,100 feet. So this is not going to be anything we are going to do quickly. you haven't done any kind of hill work, let's say, I just dropped my truck into 4 low. I don't want to use the brakes as much as possible. I just want to creep down this hill. I put my truck in 1, and I'm just going to creep. We did quarry work on this property, and they would have these massive trucks, big 10-wheelers, coming down with huge slabs of slate, and these guys would just creep down this hill in first gear, and if you were coming up, it was your responsibility to get out of their way, just because they had the right of the way. And hills and trucks are just not good. So we are doing a brisk 3 miles an hour. Let's see how far we came down. So it's hard to believe we've done less than probably a 1/10 of a mile, and I've already dropped 160 feet. But also, if you're towing a trailer, I'm not 100%, so guys, please don't flame me, but I would rather have my trailer brakes set a little higher than lower, just because I'd rather drag the rear wheels than having it push me down a hill. Because at some point I'm gonna need, you'll see, I'm gonna come to a part in this hill where I'll probably descend 300 feet in maybe 200 yards, 300 yards tops. And we're already down 275 feet since we started, I think, it looks like. Yeah, 225 it looks like. What is this dude doing? Oh, loggers. I thought I heard the loggers. Bulldozer. Alright, so we are down 280 feet in elevation. Still not to the steep part of the hill. And again, I'm towing a trailer behind me too, so it's another reason why I'm going so slow. I'm in 4 low. I'm doing 3 miles an hour. Gives you a shot to watch where you're going, enjoy nature, and also to try to make it a little easier on that tow vehicle that's behind you. When you're towing off-road, you really should not be going faster than you should be, because there's no sense just banging around your trailer. It's an investment. Unless you have mega trailer, it's still not worth it. down to 325 feet loss in elevation. We just kicked our speed up to 4. I reeled it in. We are approaching 400 feet drop in elevation. We are roughly 8 minutes in. And this is not a race. Alright, so we're coming up on the big spot where we're going to just drop. And it was really nice that the loggers cleaned this road up nice. Sorry, it's just a beautiful piece of property up here, and I just enjoy just driving it and watching everything that's around. Guys, sorry about this. We're going to back up for a second. I'm going to try and grab something on my phone, but I see a rough grouse in a tree. I think. Might be just a split. We had a couple rough grouses drumming this morning when I was out looking for the turkeys. Unfortunately, I did not see any turkeys. I had a couple hens in front of me over a little hump. I could hear them calling. I didn't hear any toms. I'm not saying that there wasn't one with them. Alright, so 1,600 feet. And you're going to see once we crest this little hill, we are going to drop. Look at that. That is a drop. Alright, we already dropped 50 feet quickly. Five feet. Just about 100 feet. $10. It's actually not as steep as I thought. Probably not going to hit that 200 feet drop. Nice, bro. We are down and we dropped 198 feet in less than 300 yards. That is probably close to either a 17 or an 18-story building. I'm going to take this back out of Fort Low. All right, so we're just out at the road. I dropped roughly 1,020 feet in elevation from the road to where I camped. It was a great night, other than something was outside the trailer and it was a little unnerving. I just wasn't ready for it. It was beautiful. I woke up, did some turkey hunting, didn't have any luck. Did hear 2 hens, it sounded like, and they just didn't want to come over the hill for whatever reason. Did not hear any toms, but I mean, it was a beautiful day just to sit in the woods and enjoy nature.